right, check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Hey, how are you, my friends? Happy or Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, anyway. Cheers to you. Maybe this is the problem right here. Anyway, happy holidays, man. Happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Merry Christmas. Man, I'm just butchering it. Hey, man, happy holidays. Hope you guys are doing well out there as always. Thank you very much for watching me right here on the X, on the Twitch, and on YouTube as well. GB's here of Into the Square Circle podcast. We're talking about all things pro wrestling, of course. And man, here we are, man. Christmas is approaching. Are you guys ready for? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready for Christmas, man. Just kind of spend quality time with your family. Unless you hate your family, well, there's a good solution for you. Anyway, Christmas time is here. Hope you guys have an awesome Christmas time with your family, friends, or coworkers, or whoever you may be out there around the world. Again, happy holidays to you and everyone around the world. So thank you very much for watching right here on the stream. And of course, on this episode, I keep it fairly simple, fairly quick. I'll try so. And we're going to talk about AEW World's End going down this coming Saturday, right outside the Chicagoland area, right at Hoffman Estates, the Now Arena, a couple hours north where I live at. So maybe I'll see you guys there this coming Saturday. But that's we'll talk about that a little bit later on the show as well. Also, a couple things here on the show. Did I watch Raw last night? No, I did not. It was a tape show. I just not my interest. SmackDown is coming Friday, a tape show. Probably not going to be in my interest anyway. Anyway, we'll talk about a little bit what's going on between Raw and SmackDown, some of my thoughts on there as well. And yeah, man, that's the agenda for tonight, man. Keep it very simple, and everyone's getting ready. They're probably traveling right now to see their families, see their friends. They're on the plane, they're in the car, they're on the bike, they're on the bus, they're on a goddamn donkey. Whatever you guys be doing, thank you very much for spending your time on this Tuesday night, gearing up for Christmas time. And hey, man, what you guys get into for Christmas yet? That sounds good. Anyway, yeah, man, I got a little bit of early Christmas presents arrived here, man. And these 3 books right here I have in my hand, I got over the weekend on Sunday, a little Christmas early presents here. And you know, I'm fascinated with professional wrestling history. And this one right here, of course, I was looking forward to reading this and received this as a gift from Tim Hornbaker, the one of the many books he write in the world of professional wrestling. This right here is the untold story of the monopoly of the strangled pro wrestling, the National Wrestling Alliance. So I got this in my hand. I'm looking forward to cracking this bad boy open. I'm just peeking through here, man. Just pretty badass photos they have featured in the middle of the book here. But it's not about the pictures, man. It's about reading, learning, and exploring. Just finding new things in the world of professional wrestling. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. Another book I received as a gift early Christmas here, man. Keith Elliott Greenberg. I believe this came out earlier this year. Bigger, Better, Badder. The WrestleMania 3 story, man. And of course, I got this in my hand as well. I'm looking forward to reading this book as well. So you got the NWA, the Untold Stories, and WrestleMania 3. So 2 very historic books I'm looking forward to reading too. And one last one here I got right here. And I'm super excited for this one. Been a lot of talk about this book the past couple weeks or a month. And man, this is a thick ass book. If you know the book I have in my hand, you know what I'm talking about. The Irresistible Force, The Life and Times of Gorilla Monsoon by Brian R. Solomon. Been hearing about this, the book press, the tour about this book for quite some time. I've been like, man, I got to get this on my Christmas list. Here it is in my hands. I cannot wait to read this book, man. Super excited to learn the history of Gorilla Monsoon. You know, I've seen videos as a kid throughout the 90s of Gorilla and his commentary. And I'm looking forward to reading about his history in this book. And Cannot wait for this, man. So, Irresistible Force, the Grill and Monsoon book in my hand, of course. A little bit early Christmas. The bigger batter from Keith Allen Greenberg for WrestleMania 3. And of course, the Tim Hornbaker NWA, the untold story of the monopoly of the strangled professional wrestling. So 4 kick-ass books of professional wrestling I'm looking forward to having in my hands. And I've got one more upstairs for my birthday, of course. The story of Capital Wrestling. That one I'm looking forward to reading into as well. So pretty cool, man. I got a lot of reading to do in 2026. Why wait till then, man? Read it now. Anyway, so there we go. There's that. So that being said, you guys have anything for your Christmas list? Do you guys have action figures? Do you have books? Do you have collectible stuff? You know me, I'm a big, you see the shit behind me, man. Just collectible stuff. I like posters, ticket stubs, you name it, man. If you got anything collectibles out there, man, shout out in the comment section. If you're watching live on YouTube, X, also on Twitch as well. So hopefully I'll try to get some more action figures throughout the next 2 days and add to my collection I have behind me. All right, so that's that. And what else is going on, man? Well, not too much going on here. So let's get on to the next subject here between Raw and SmackDown. Again, I did not watch Raw last night. It was a tape show. Okay, whatever. SmackDown this Friday is a tape show. Yeah, I probably won't be watching. It's probably these 2 shows I'm probably most likely going to skip. Monday Night Football got my attention last night. So that's where all my attention focus went to last night. But hey, Gunther, baby. How about that Gunther promo last Monday on Monday Night Raw? And a lot of people says to probably the best Gunther. I don't want to see a full-on promo, but I mean, just the heat, baby. After making John Cena tap, comes on Monday Night Raw last Monday, tells the crowd John Cena taps like a bitch. Okay, pretty good. Boo! My personal preference, I'd rather have Gunther as a prick. Not an asshole, as Adam Pearce told him. I'd rather have Gunther as a prick, right? You see a kid in the front row, he has a hat on, just yank that hat off his head, man. Just be a prick. Again, Gunther got a lot of heat. Let's see how long this heat will move on throughout the next couple of weeks, leading into what's next? The Royal Rumble? Yeah. So that'll be going down next month, next year. And we'll see how long this Gunther heat will be torching throughout the United States, lead into Saudi Arabia. All right, so the masked guy that's joining the Vision, allegedly joining the Vision, of course, was no other than the wild card, as I talked about a few weeks ago, Austin Theory. Hey, wow, surprise, right? That wasn't a surprise to me, but I was like, hey, there's Austin Theory. I haven't seen him quite a bit. He got his head shaved. He looks good. And I saw some of the clips on social media from this past Monday or last night about trying to get him join the Vision, right? You see Austin Theory, he's setting up promo. I was watching that clip. He said, I made some bad decisions. I got injured. And here I am, man. And boy, I mean, the Vision was put together a couple years ago. I think Austin Theory would have been a great fit in there, but is what it is towards the tail end of 2025. And we'll see how the whole faction will roll out with Austin Theory. By the way, Seth Rollins seemed like his arms is getting a little better, right? He's been showing up at Soldier Field, downtown Chicago for the Chicago Bears game. By the way, whooped the Packers' ass. Hell of a game, by the way, this past Saturday. And, of course, Seth Rollins came out to, get the crowd pumped up. And you see his hands are flowing, baby. You don't see a strap around his arm. So you see Seth Rollins losing his freaking mind in front of a hot Chicago Bears fans crowd, of course. And that pretty much indicate the Rollins, man, he seemed like he's on a good track to make his return. Maybe Royal Rumble. We'll have to wait and see on that as well. So there's some interesting thoughts about that as well. I enjoyed Cody Rhodes' promo this past Friday, of course. This little feud between him and Drew McIntyre is firing up, man. It's firing up all cylinders. This feud is not done yet. And of course, Drew McIntyre made a contract or handshake. If Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes want Drew McIntyre for the World Championship match. Well, Drew McIntyre refused to do it unless there's a certain stipulation. The certain stipulation is Cody Rhodes is not allowed to touch Drew McIntyre leading up to the championship match. So that is a tough spot for Cody because Cody wants to put his hands on Drew McIntyre. Now, if Cody put his hands on Drew McIntyre, you lose your world champion. Done. He's stripped as a world champion. So it's a big little gut punch for Cody Rhodes right there. But he put on a hell of a promo this past Friday on SmackDown. He's like, you know what, man? I'm above the law. I'm above Drew. I'm above you, Nick Aldis. You work for me. I just, what a fucking great promo. And I'm kind of looking forward to this, man. Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. I'm not sure when this match is going to happen, but I know it's going to be a hard hitting, as Jim Ross would say, a slobber knocker of a match wherever this match. Sound like a nature boy. We won't get into that. But anyway, it's going to be a hell of a match. And we're looking forward to a big Monday Night Raw to kick off the new year as well. So big championship match between CM Punk and Braun Breaker as well. So there's a lot of stuff going down, man, the next couple of weeks to keep our eyes peeled, our attention span towards the product. Of course, John Cena is all done, officially retired. So what can you do? Well, now's the time to plant the seed. They unveiled the mystery mask person, which I said they need to do it since Cena's all done. They got to keep the words talking. Unfortunately, it's not Randy Orton. They gave it to Austin Theory. So we got some things moving, the wheels turning, and hopefully it'll keep our happy asses attention leading up to the anniversary of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, beginning of the 2026 New Year in January, and towards the tail end of January for the Royal Rumble. So a lot of stuff to keep our eyes peeled in WWE land, of course, and I'm looking forward to see what's going to go down. All right, that being said, let's move on to cross the street to AEW land, of course. AEW World's End going down this coming Saturday. Hoffman Estates for some people outside of the state of Illinois or maybe Southern Illinois, Chicago. I got a lot of my family or our wife's family live down south. Hey, how's Chicago? I don't live in Chicago. I live outside the suburbs. So that being said, it's going to be at Hoffman Estates for those around the world. Chicago. Now Arena, this coming Saturday live on pay-per-view. You're going to ask, gee, are you going to get in your car and drive up there to watch it? Of course I am, right? I never miss a big pay-per-view when it comes to town, and I'm looking forward to going to it as well. Affordable price, right? The seats I paid was less than $80 for 2 tickets, all right? 2 tickets for WWE Elimination Chambers at the United Center for 2 tickets, over $300, all right? So, bang for your buck, all right? Solid. Depends on how you look at AEW product. Okay. It's made, so I'm looking forward to this coming Saturday, man. It's going to be a big ass pay-per-view. Pretty sure it's going to be a long pay-per-view. So, anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen here, courtesy of Wikipedia.com, everyone's most favorite trusted website of all time. And I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with you guys here. Let's go through the match cards here. So we got a whopping 8 matches as of right now, as I'm recording this or broadcasting live December 23rd of 2025. Again, we got a pre-recorded, Christmas special of Dynamite going down this coming Wednesday. And they'll probably add more matches from there, if I had to guess. As of right now, December 23rd on the Tuesday of 2025, there's only 8 matches scheduled here so far, as you see. Let's go to the top one here. My God, man. Continental Classic semifinals. Ooh, boy. Konosuke Takeshita versus Okada. bro, dude, oh my God, man. This match is probably going to be insane. It's going to be wild. It's going to be everything but the kitchen sink. That being said, we're going to move on to the next one here because it's going to tie in to the finals of the Continental Champion. Someone's going to walk out this coming Saturday as the new AEW Continental Champion. Kyle Fletcher versus Jon Moxley, the boogeyman himself, the Death Rider leader. And could Jon Moxley tap from Kyle Fletcher? Now, could Kyle Fletcher defeat Jon Moxley? I see what I did there. It was backwards. You know what? Konosuke Takeshita, Okada, who's going to walk out there as a big fat winner? And between both teams, who's going to face each other in the finals? Who's going to walk away as the Continental Championship? Now, could Takeshita beat Okada? Muda, not the great Muda. Could Takeshita face, I don't know, Kyle Fletcher? Could Takeshita go on and face Jon Moxley? Or could Okada face Kyle Fletcher? Or could Okada face Jon Moxley? Who do you see winning the AEW Continental Champion? Go ahead and highlight here real quick. Who's going to become the Continental Champion this coming Saturday? Could it be Takeshita? Could it be Okada? Could it be Fletcher? Or could it be Moxley? Could be any one of these four guys. Someone's going to walk out the semifinals between these two matches. Someone's going to become the new Continental Champion. I could see Okada winning. Yeah, I could. I also could see Takeshita, who is your current, is he your current IWGP World Champion? I believe so. I think he's going to the Tokyo Dome. And now Okada's going to face Tanahashi's final match, which I'm looking forward to watching beginning of the new year. Kyle Fletcher is definitely a candidate. And I guess you could see Moxley, but I'm hoping for Fletcher, man. Young guy, young upcoming superstar. But it's tough to say, man. It's going to be a hard-hitting match between both matches. And I'm looking forward to these semifinal matches and what's going to be the outcome. But, man, I don't know. Fletcher or Takeshita is going to be one of those guys. It's going to be the championship continental winner. That's my personal pick, but I'm not going to give you guys a straight answer because it's too damn tough. All right. Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd in a singles match. All right. Well, Darby Allin, he's my pick. That's it, man. Why? Well, he's Darby Allin. He is who he is. And Gabe Kidd, nothing against the guy. He's probably a good kid. No pun intended. And I think Darby Allin's going to manage to defeat him 1, 2, 3, hopefully without interference in the match. My personal match. Well, my personal opinion. Yeah, here we go. All right, number 5 here. FTR, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler. It's going to go toe-to-toe with the Bang Gang. Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn, and the Chicago Street Fight. Hey, I like that. AEW World Tag Team Champion. All right. Pretty cool. Chicago Street Fight. We're going to get some stop signs. We're going to get some bullet vest. I mean, that's for the South Side right there for the folks. Anyway, it's going to be good, man. I mean, I talked about in the past. I'm not too fond of hardcore matches, but if it's your street fight, hopefully it's your standard, trash can, kendo stick, a stop sign, and probably a table. All right, I'll let it slip by for me. But if they're going to bring out staple guns or, I don't know, maybe thumbtacks or a lighter fluid, maybe that's a little too much for me. Yeah. Who's going to walk away? Your current AEW World Tag Team Champions, the FTR. Could they retain, or could the Bang Bang Gang defeat and conquer FTR, become the new AEW World Champions? It's tough to say, but I think FTR probably will retain. Maybe Stokely will get involved. By the way, can't get any hoes. especially in Chicago. All right, let's move on next here. Number 6, the Babes of Wrath. Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, your current inaugural Women's AEW World Tag Team Champions, versus Mercedes Moné and Athena. All right, so we got ourselves a little power tag team here. Mercedes Moné and Athena. Both ladies have a little history here between. We'll see how things will play out as a tag team here. Could there be some friction? Could there be some problems? A little ego? Who knows? But, Babe of Wrath, they just become the inaugural champions. I will hope they will retain. Why drop the titles now? It's too early. And I hope the Babes of Wrath will retain. That's my personal pick. All right, AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander, your current Women's Champion, versus Jamie Hayter. All right, your former Women's Champion. Jamie Hayter, a veteran in the game, very popular. And, could she be the new Women's World Champion? That'd be a big shocker, I guess. And I could see Chris Statlander retaining, so it can go either way. Chris Statlander, God damn it, I sound like fucking, Mike Tyson. I can't speak foo. All right, Chris Statlander, could he retain the Women's World Champion? I think so. I love Jamie Hayter, but I don't know, man. I think Chris Statlander is going to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. All right, good deal. All right, main event. You see, right? Maybe main event. Maybe they'll kick it off, whatever they decide to do. And before we do it, take a swig here. Happy holidays. Cheers to you. Champagne of beers, by the way. All right. Your current AEW World Champion, Samoa Joe, is going to put his title on the line against whose house? Swerve Strickland versus Adam Hangman Page versus the guy who made his return back over there on England. That's right. MJF decided to insert himself in the world title picture, and he is cashing in a Casino Gauntlet Guaranteed Championship match contract. And I talked about this a few weeks ago, or probably months ago. I talked about this, man. Remember, he put his contract online, and eventually he changed the stipulation. It was against Adam Page for the world champion. And the stipulation is I'm not going to fight you for the world champion unless his contract is, I cannot lose it if I lose this match, whatever it was. That was a few months ago. And I said, don't be surprised MJF comes back at World's End. Well, he came in before World's End, so that's about close enough. Yet better, he has inserted himself into the main event. He is cashing in his contract for the world champion. Now, that being said, now this match went from a triple threat to a fatal four-way match. And, hey, we're going to wait and see how this plays out. Looking forward to seeing this match. Now, could Samoa Joe be a lucky son of a bitch and manage to walk away and retain the world champion? That could be. Now, could there be friction with Swerve and Adam Page? Could there be friction between MJF and Swerve Strickland? Could there be friction between MJF and Adam Page? There's a lot happening in this match. There's lots of headbuttings, a lot of, I can't say there's a lot of bad heat between each guys, but, this is every man for themselves this coming Saturday for the World Championship. So the question is, could Swerve Strickland become again an AEW World Champion? Could Adam Page become again an AEW World Champion? Could MJF become again AEW World Champion? Again, 3 of these guys been former AEW world champions in the past. Samoa Joe is their current champion. Can one of these son of a bitches can pin Samoa Joe or pin one of these guys and put the strap around the waist once again? That's the next big question. It's tough to say, man. It's tough to say. I would love to see MJF grabbing the title belt around his waist, but that means there got to be more appearance from him for the next couple Wednesdays, I've had to guess, unless he's planning on doing more movies down the road. Adam Page, potential. Swerve Strickland, potential. Samoa Joe retaining. That's a pretty good percentage as well. Now, if you're going to ask, hey, G, just pick a freaking choice so we can move on here. I'm sorry, man. I don't know, but man, MJF right now is about 50%. Samoa Joe retaining is about 50%. If I have to walk away ending this review or this preview, man, I don't know. It's going to bite me in the ass, but I think Samoa Joe's going to retain somehow. Maybe these guys, maybe Swerve, Adam Page, and MJF will beat the shit out of each other just enough where Samoa Joe will slide his way in and walk away and retain. And MJF loses his contract opportunity, gets pissed off, maybe starts off 2026 with a little Swerve and Adam Page hot date 3-way style, maybe leading to the new year. I don't know. But I don't know, man. You know, I'll stick with Samoa Joe retaining, but I would love to see MJF become the AEW World Champion. All right, there you go, man. 8 matches totals you see right here. As of right now, it could be added this coming Wednesday. Maybe it could get added this coming Thursday for Christmas. Who knows? 8 matches seem very short for an AEW pay-per-view. You know they do like 20 matches. It's going to be a long night. You see right there, the Now Arena, Hoffman Estates. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here. Come back to me here. All right, here we are, man. Closing up the show here. Damn near 30 minutes here on the show. Thank you very much for watching as always. And don't forget to give me a follow right here on X, on Twitch, and on YouTube as well. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok. A very bad pick together from my link here, but I'm on TikTok as well, so give me a follow and a subscribe as always. And don't forget to scan the QR code right above me. Take the podcast to go. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you guys listen to your favorite podcast, into the Squared Circle podcast. Give me a follow and a subscribe as always. Thank you very much for watching it tonight on a Christmas Eve. And happy holidays, man. Enjoy it. Spend time with your family. A little podcast update. Hopefully I'll try to drop it on Christmas. Maybe you could listen on your way back home from your trip, or maybe you're just home, you get tired of your family, and man, I'm going to listen to into the Square Circle podcast. I'm going to go through all my ticket stubs. I got to find them. And I'm going to go through all the All-State Arena. Some people, the Rosemont Horizon. To me, All-State Arena. All the house shows, all the pay-per-views I've been to. I'm going to go through each ticket stubs. I'm going to go through all the matches that went down that night. Maybe if I get the prices of the ticket, man, hey, it's different from what it is now. That will be on a podcast holiday special. Don't forget to hit the subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Stay tuned to the episode, and they'll be out hopefully around Christmas time. All right, that is it, my friends. Happy holidays. Be safe out there. Love one each other, and hopefully I can speak better. Drink less, I guess. It's the holiday season, right? Enjoy yourself. Behave yourself. And be good, or you're going to get coal in your stockings. All right, my friends, that is it. Man, my brain froze when I thought about that. All right, have a great night. Happy holidays. Talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.